All right, what up, y'all? Welcome back to the Investment League podcast. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you're watching us on YouTube, you can follow along right here. If you're not subscribed, make sure you guys are subscribed so you can watch all of our podcasts and you can keep up with my stock market investing journey as I use that account to become debt-free and generate extra income to eventually retire early and live a very happy life doing whatever I want, not trading my time for money anymore. If you're listening to this through podcast form, you can follow me on Instagram at My Investment League. We have posts on there with money saving and investing tips. Also, questions that you guys should be asking yourself to get yourself motivated and on the right track to success. So today's post, which is post number 21, is going to be about inflation. What is inflation? The truth about inflation. So the truth about inflation is this. Put this into your heads right now. The cost of bread in 1980 was 50 cents. The cost of bread today is about $2. So back then, 50 cents would buy you a loaf of bread. Today, you can't even buy a piece of a loaf of bread, right? So how do you beat inflation besides making more money? Because in reality, when you get your regular, increases, your yearly annual increases at your job, all it's doing is allowing you to still buy that loaf of bread, giving you enough money to still be able to afford that loaf of bread, but it's not leaving you with any extra money, with any extra wiggle room to get further ahead in your savings and investing career. It's just helping you stay afloat and maintain that cycle of make more money but spend more money, right? So with inflation, we're spending more money for the same amount of items, but that basically just means that the value of our money is decreasing because you're not going to be able to buy more items with that amount of money. So if you have $100 in 1980, you could buy, let's say 100 items. Today, $100 is only going to buy you 50 items because the price of those items went up in value. But if you're just saving your money, you're not investing your money into vehicles that can grow it and help it make more money, you're not beating inflation because your money's not growing at all. You're just holding that $100 today, and then 10 years from now, you can withdraw that $100 to go spend it, but you can't buy what you could buy 10 years ago. So investing in the stock market would be the number one method to beating inflation, on top of having assets such as homes and properties that also increase in value over time with inflation. So you want things that are going to rise with inflation so that you can beat inflation. And the stock market grows about 10% every single year. So if you put 50 cents in the stock market in 1980, today that 50 cents would be $27.28, meaning that you can buy 12 loaves of bread versus one loaf of bread. So make sure that you guys are investing in the stock market to beat inflation, to get ahead in life, to generate extra income. So you can afford to do things like buy the same amount of items that you want and even be able to save while you spend more money. So you can spend more money and still be able to save because you're investing and looking to start owning properties. So if you're not owning anything, if you don't own anything, start working towards owning something so that while that thing increases in value, you are able to keep up with the economy. So if anything ever was to turn for the worse, you can sell that asset and you can sell it for more money than what you paid for it. Owning a car is not an asset because if you were to sell that car, you're going to have to sell it for less than what you bought it for because it has more miles on it. There's more wear and tear. It's old, it's outdated. It's a 2016 and we're now in 2021. So look for properties that you can grow and improve over time so that the value of it improves, so that you can stay up with inflation, you can stay up with the growth of the economy, you can stay up with interest rates, and you can stay up ahead of the game instead of just playing the same cycle and staying in the same rat race that we're all in. So with that being said, my question to leave you guys with is, what are you doing to beat inflation? And if you're not doing anything, start looking at how you can, one, beat inflation, and two, get ahead of the game by cutting down your expenses, saving more money, and using that extra money to grow more money by investing it. So that's where I'm going to leave y'all with this one. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Stay tuned for the next one. Take it easy. Peace.